Hey kids, we've got more money.
What?
Yes, the government, the Pentagon, finding a huge accounting error.
We fixed the glitch.
Found $6.2 billion.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
And it's all for you and me. No, they're giving it to Ukraine.
This mother...
And I'm not kidding. I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is what's next. Yes, it's a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, guys. Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily? Well, I think we should be cheering. I think we should be celebrating. I think we should be having pom-poms, doing handstands, just yelling on the hilltops. We've got more money. Yes, 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 kids. The government's found more money. $6.2 billion. The Pentagon made a huge accounting error and found all this new money. And it's for you. It's for me. No. It's for Ukraine. And that sweatpant wearing mother... And here we go. This comes out of the Post-Millennial. Breaking, Pentagon accounting error leads to $6.2 billion extra for Ukraine. Yes, how wonderful. The Pentagon announced that Ukraine was provided with an additional $6.2 billion of U.S. taxpayer dollars due to an accounting error. Oh my. On Tuesday, the Pentagon announced that Ukraine was provided an additional $6.2 billion of U.S. taxpayer-funded monies due to accounting error that had been discovered in records pertaining to U.S. shipments of weapons to Ukraine. Wait, we were shipping weapons and we found this box of money? What? Pentagon spokeswoman Sabrina Singh explained that there were $3.6 billion in error in the present fiscal year, in addition to the $2.6 billion from 22. Wow! Double bonus.
Following up from some announcements earlier this year, during the department's regular oversight of our execution of Presidential Drawdown Authority for Ukraine, we discovered inconsistencies in equipment valuation for Ukraine. In a significant number of cases, services used replacement costs rather than net book value, thereby overestimating the value of the equipment drawn down from U.S. stocks and provided to Ukraine. Once we discovered this misvaluation, the comptroller reissued guidance on March 31st, clarifying how to value equipment in line with the financial management regulation and DoD policy to ensure we use the most accurate of accounting methods. We have confirmed that for FY23, the final calculation is $3.6 billion.
Wow.
And for FY22, it is $2.6 billion for a combined total of $6.2 billion.
Clownery. The Associated Press concluded that the Pentagon consequently had additional monies in its coffers to use to support Ukraine and pursues its counteroffensive against evil Russia. Sanders made the announcement during a press brief in which she explained the accounting number errors happened in significant number of cases. How can that be? That resulted in overestimating the value of the equipment drawn from U.S. stocks, and said that Biden administration employees receive further training to prevent further mishaps. Yes. During the department's regular oversight of our execution of Presidential Drawdown Authority in Ukraine, we discovered inconsistencies. Oh my. Once we discovered the misvaluation, the comptroller reissued the guidance on March 31st, of course, finding the additional monies. These valuation errors in no way limit or restrict the size of any of our PDAs or impact the provision of support to Ukraine. Yes, we love Ukraine. And while the DoD retains authority to authorize the recapture PDA, it has no bearing on appropriated USA or Ukraine PDA replenishment funding approved by Congress, she stated. Since the war broke out over a year ago, the U.S. has provided over $50 billion. Over $150 billion and counting. And of course, now let's add an additional $6.2 billion on top of that, and you do the math. What can you say that hasn't already been said in regards to this fucking clownery that goes on in this administration? An administration who only cares about pronouns and money to Ukraine, of course, finds another $6.2 billion. Oops! Look what I found. Oh, by the way, it's earmarked for Ukraine. Not for, I don't know, construction or, roads or feeding the homeless or getting our homeless military off the streets, over 50,000 off the streets, helping cities during crime waves because, of course, wonderful young people have nothing better to do. Did you see this weekend? Juneteenth weekend? How wonderful celebrations were? Oh, I don't know. How many people got shot in Chicago? What, over 50, I think? Something like that? Anyway, I'm just, I'm just side roading here. But this administration, I've said it before, doesn't give two fucks about you. Doesn't give two fucks about your kids. Nobody. Only about themselves. Hence the reasoning of hitting Donald Trump so damn hard. They literally want to put this guy in the ground to make sure that he has no shot of winning the presidency in 24. Well, it's either going to be him or DeSantis, one of the two. But I've said it in prior videos also, is that one man is not going to save this country. Donald Trump is not going to save this country. He's not. Because even if he were to win, same thing is going to happen. They're all going to gang pile on him. They're going to make his life a living hell for the next 4 years and not pass shit. And of course, if this were the Donald Trump era, his second presidency, and the Pentagon said, hey, look, well, we found $6.2 billion and we're going to send it to Ukraine, Donald Trump would be like, no, you're not going to send it to Ukraine. No, absolutely not. We're done with Ukraine. He stated prior that he would have been done with Ukraine. He wouldn't have gotten this contest. He would have pulled our guys out and that would have been the end of it. But this is where we are. Again, not just socially devolving, but from a financial point, economic point, we are devolving at lightning speed. You got people who are busting their ass every day, who are basically, who you can't scrape 2 nickels together, who are living paycheck to paycheck, home, car, rent, mortgage, food, gas, everybody's jumping up and on, hey, look, eggs are down, gas is down. You got people running around going, hey, isn't Biden so great? Really? Still higher than it was 3 years ago. Gas, eggs, food, you name it. Still higher than it was 3 years ago under Donald Trump. 3+ years ago. So let's not fucking kid ourselves. But I digress. More money to Ukraine. And of course, America continues to get fucked over. Because it's 2023. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this, please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.